Hello, friends. In this episode, I would like to share with you certain ideas and insights about life and leadership. And keep learning and keep growing and add value and impact. And sports help you unlock your potential. And uh, sports help you uh, to build team spirit, and you'll work in a team, and sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. It's part and parcel of life. But overall, sports are very much essential, and we must encourage sports. And life is not an easy thing. Life is very challenging and very complicated. So you have to be like a gladiator, and be brave, and never give up, and be resilient. And if you look at my own journey, uh, I had a dream to become an airman, and luckily I became an airman, and I was very happy that I came out of the toxic family, and uh, grew as a healthy citizen after I joined the Indian Air Force. Because basically I was surrounded by some negative people in my native place. So I was lucky that I had a dream. Then again, things fell into the place, and I joined Indian Air Force when I was 18 years old. I was a college dropout. Then I that's how I led my life. So this is one aspect of life. So, and subsequently, what happened? I served in the Indian Air Force for 12 years. Then I acquired a couple of qualifications, six qualifications like DME, BSc, MA, MBA, PGDCLL, PGDBM. Then I had my PhD in the year 2011. All these qualifications for private education. That too, at the age of 18, I joined Indian Air Force. So I don't have any godfather, and there was no one to support, and I don't have mentor, I don't have coach. So these are the challenges of life, and two blows in my life was that I had business challenges in the year 2007, and I had a brain stroke in the year of 2021. These two are the major challenges. The major challenge was this brain stroke, because it adversely affected my health, and I had some memory issues after the stroke. So the good news is that I survived. So this is briefly about my life. So be a gladiator, and everything is possible, and keep moving and keep rocking. Life is all about possibilities. Apart from this, people often talk about their rights. They often forget their duties. So you have to uh, balance both your rights and duties, so that you can lead your life peacefully. But people currently, they have lots of expectations, and having dreams is very good. People are also having expectations, but sometimes if we have unreasonable expectations, so we end up in a fiasco. So what we have to do is we have to have reasonable expectations, and at the same time we can give and we can take back, and mostly be a giver rather than a taker. Because after I joined the Indian Air Force, I funded for the education of my sister. Then again, funded for the education of my one of my friends. So I sacrificed everything for the sake of my family, and that when I joined Indian Air Force, and my salary was, I joined in the year 1982, February 4th. My salary was around, in India it was 400 rupees, so we can call it as $5. So this was the situation. So I used to support my parents. So all those things I did it because it was part of my duty. Okay, right? So how I was ditched and betrayed by siblings is a different aspect. But our duty is to do things in a proper manner. That's what I did it. Okay. So don't expect too much from others. Be reasonable. At the same time, be ambitious. At the same time, don't be over ambitious. When you become over ambitious, you are likely to cut the corners. So best thing is to be ambitious and have realistic goals and keep rocking. So this is how we have to lead our life mindfully and ethically. And I published 55 books. And I forgot to tell you that I had dreamed to serve my country, and I joined in the Air Force. So it was a dream, and I was very happy. But again, I was an accidental editor. I served as a consulting editor. I think in the year 2008 and 2007, I became an accidental educator. Then I became 2010. I became an accidental author. So most of the times, my life was things happened of its own. It was beyond my control, but it was destiny or whatever it was. Whatever the opportunities were available, I availed the opportunities and added value and impact. I'm 62 years old, so life is incredible. Life is amazing, and so express gratitude. So this is briefly about my life. Despite all the challenges, published 55 books, and one of the best-selling books is uh, uh, See the Light in You, for which the Nobel laureate His Holiness Dalai Lama has written a foreword. foreword. And I didn't have any mentor, as I said. So there were no opportunities, but every time I was struggling, and I created doors, and I opened the I opened the I opened the doors. I knocked the doors. Then again, then I availed the opportunity. So whatever was available, I utilized, and this is how I led my life. So life is not a straight line. Life is not a cakewalk. Life is full of ups and downs. So keep moving and enjoy the journey. It's the journey that matters, and do good for the people and be a giver, not a taker. And I request you to consider subscribing to my YouTube channel and sharing with your networks. And please empathize with me that my right shoulder and right hand has been numb. I am not able to type, and I am not able to eat with my right hand. After the brain stroke, I collapsed, but I gradually am recovering. Thank you for empathizing with me, and with gratitude.